Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Oh, and I've had a few comments that I might be a bit loud on the okay, so I'll try and subdue my enthusiasm just a little bit. But let's have a look and see how things are going. So our new line over here. Yeah, I've got the sound going. So the new line, oh, we're making a lot of money at the moment, and I think our new line is doing pretty well. We've got 59 passengers waiting over there, 56 on this one, so it's doing okay. It's doing okay. This is losing production quite rapidly. Oh, I just gonna change this thing recently, so let's see where's this going. So this one has like 11 construction materials, probably gonna drop off everything over here. Oh, it's actually probably gonna shoot straight through. Yeah, shot straight through all the way that way. Perfect. This station is working quite well, and it's gonna dump the construction materials over here. I want to see if it takes it in there. Pop it straight in there. Yes, no, maybe. It only dropped off one. Oh, but it did go in there. So at least if the demand does increase, we will see that happening. Perfect. And this is really working well. What I could do is just pop an extra signal in here just to help things out a tad, get it smoothed a little bit. Actually, no, I think it's fine. That spot is fine. Then that is making its turn out of there. That's perfect. That's doing well. So when it comes in here, it will, oh, then this production is ramping up. How much is waiting? 41, so that'll be pretty decent. Oh, that's the other train. Oh, and it's filling up with a lot all the way. I'm loving it. Okay, let's just keep an eye on this just for a little while longer. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I just want to see where this leads to. So 64. That's a full load of construction materials on that train. I want to keep an eye out on this. This is losing money at the moment, but we're gonna repurpose the line a little bit, so it just takes a bit of time to get used to the changes that's been made. That's a full load of stone, so that's decent. That is decent. And this one over here, how are we looking? 41 passengers is also pretty good, but I would like to see that increase a little bit more. How much is waiting over there? Still a pretty low volume that we see over here. What is that? Cotton. Interesting on the cotton over there. That train's gonna turn around before this one gets around here, I think. Yeah, it's starting to move, so someone's gonna wait, but I think this is okay. I don't think it might not be too bad, really. Oh, no waiting, almost no waiting whatsoever over there. So how much is this one dropping off? It's got 64 on board. How much is it going to drop off here? Oh, a fair bit. It's dropping off a fair bit. I like this idea of using it like this. I am liking it, and we are starting to see some good money now. 40 million. Whoa, look at this guy. This guy is really producing now. 100 stone. I would imagine we should probably start investigating an additional train in here. Okay, I'll let it run for a bit see a few full loads run through here. So that's a full load on that one. This one's going to drop off a lot of construction material right over here for these trucks to pick up, and it's going to pick up a full load of stone, of course. Yeah, that's good. Pick up a full load of stone. That's fine. So a few of those, and we will see this one, this list line, making tons of cash. Oh, well, maybe not tons, but it'll do well. It'll do well. Yeah, so that's all fine. Okay, and yes, there I go with the okays again. But this is also looking good. There's a lot of oil. A lot of oil. A lot of fuel. This is producing tons. Is this getting all the fuel it needs? Very close to. Do we need a few more trucks on this route? Let me have a quick look at that route. It's got a full load over there. Just want to see the finances. No, it's making a lot of money now. It is making a lot of money. It's a very good trucking route, this one. And the question is really, should we be adding an extra truck or two to this line? Where is this waiting game? So this is the Exmouth fuel that is waiting over here. See, where's the train? I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I think this is enough trucks to sort that out. How much fuel do I have on here? It's no, it's not a full load. We can go all the way up to 108, so it's not quite a full load. Will this finish it off? Yeah, that'll finish off all of our requirements over here. Yeah, so it's running, basically running all that it needs. Now let's see, what is the next thing for us to do? So all of this is making a fair bit of money. I want to have a quick look at the lines. Why is that one now losing money again? It's an interesting one. It's an interesting one. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe it's just started. No, it's mid-year. It should be doing good on the money thing. Wow, this one is looking really good. Wow, look at all these passengers. Really looking good. These trains should be full. Absolutely. So that's making a lot of money. So I had a comment that someone asked me whether I am going to run the Arrow, and to be more precise, the CLE 2/4, the red Arrow, this one. So it's not something that I'm especially keen on running, in the sense that it's fast, but it's very low capacity. So I've been thinking, where could I potentially run a service like that? And to me, that kind of service should be between towns that are very close to together, or maybe even a big town like here, where we run something point to point, this side to that side, maybe something like that. Or then even this, I think, is too far to make that, because we'll have so many people. So really, that kind of capacity I associate with something like a tram service, more so than anything else. And so that's the issue that I have with something like that. Ooh, look at this. This is really filling up nicely over here, and it'll cost me a lot of money to actually stab or put the rail through there at some point. So I don't quite know where I can run something like that, where it would make sense to run something like that. To me, it certainly looks like you should be doing that. How much? Wow, 230. Should I add more? Should I add another train to this line? Is this line making money? It's still losing money. Not a lot of money, but it's losing money. So the question is, if I add another train to it, would it be better? Okay, so let's have a look. The line, of course, is a problem in the sense that we're not running the same wagons, so we need more wagons to be able to look into more wagons of a certain type to get a real feel for that. So what I could think of doing, I don't necessarily think that's an issue. Okay, so let's look at replacements. It's already been 15 years. So let's see. So I'm running this bad boy over here at 100. That's a 5. That's a 7 million. 2.3 kilo. Yeah, this is a this is quite a cheap one, and it is much faster. But its pulling power is obviously reduced. The American F series. That's not a bad train, I think. That is not a bad replacement for this. I'm just not quite sure how many wagons we'll be able to run on that. This one, 108 tons. These ones are obviously well, let's see. That's quite a lot less, and this one is slower. And it's got a hell of a running cost. Hang on, that one is, so this is a cheaper one to run. So maybe what we should be doing is running some of these diesels on here. I'm just not sure how many wagons we can run. So at the moment they're comfortably running how many wagons? Oh guys, click on the train please. Oh, I've got the train open. So details, they're comfortably running 13 wagons. Comfortably. So, and of course we should bear in mind that these wagons won't necessarily be full. So, they'll only be full in one direction. So maybe we'll try this. This is a lot less though. Should I stick to these with these guys? I don't think so. What is that? And this is this has got a lot of power. Even this has got a lot of power as compared to this one. Should we move into these? 100, and that one is 125. Maybe we should try this one. I think this is probably for fast passenger trains. But it's still got a lot of, actually hang on, tractive effort. So tractive effort is higher here. Tractive effort is great, so it's gonna, yes, so maybe we will try this one. So let's try that one. We will then add some wagons. The wagons are stone. So these are the stone wagons, so let's do 1, and they do 18, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, 8 of them, and then this is the stake car, and it does the construction, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's a very long train. How long are our stations? They are the longest. I'm just not sure how long that is. So if I go to a hopper wagon, got a new hopper, 320. So they're longer than the station is. So maybe what I need to do is just trim back on one of them. So I've got 8 and 9. So let's look into, wow, it's expensive, 21 million. So let's look into replacing them now and buying an extra one. So let's replace now. It's only 30 million to do so. So let's replace these two vehicles. And then what I want to do is I want to go over here and buy one more of these. So that's one of these, and and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then just double check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then we'll do 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll set the line on the stone line over here. And that train is just pulling out, or just pulling in over there. So it's a good time to release this one. Good stuff. And have all of our trains been upgraded? It just fits in that station. And it's bringing a full load of 144 stone. This one on the other hand is probably running fairly empty. Yeah, fairly empty. Only 17 construction materials. So until that gets filled up, we're not going to have. Why? Oh, I was just thinking, are you really waiting for a free path? No, you're not. Okay, so now we're a little bit out of money for a bit. Let me continue the investigation into where we could potentially run a red arrow. I'm thinking, so let me also switch on the the topography, and let's see about a red arrow service somewhere. Only the little one over here. That town could do with a passenger system. This is too far away. If we extend maybe something like this, maybe if we do something like this, but it's still I'm still worried that the red arrow just doesn't quite do it. Well, the red arrow is certainly not, in my mind, anything worth any main lines. Maybe a short point-to-point line is all that we can really run with the red arrow. And maybe this is not or something like this maybe, but we can't really run through here though. And running through there. So Bingley, why is Bingley? Oh yeah, obviously we're actually starting a line here. So how is this line doing, by the way? I want to check the finances of the line. Yeah, it's making money. 3 to 4 million is what it's doing per year at the moment. Is it pretty full? Yeah, decent amounts. So I don't know if that'll do. If we have something, if we had two towns fairly close to each other on the river over here, that would have been a good one to work with, but I don't really see something. So the only thing that's really jumping out at me is Warrington is potentially a Warrington Ramsgate section, and I'm thinking I probably just need to do it from that side. I think I should switch this one over to that side. Okay, let me do that. Let me pause this just for a second. So I'm gonna blow up this section of line over here. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, and now I'm gonna grab a new piece of line and I'll do this with a catenary. Why on earth are you? There you go. That's fine. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to do. So now we're feeding into that one, and what I'll do is I'll wrap this line around that way into Ramsgate, and I'm just going to do a bit of a end of the line station over here, a terminal station over here, as close to the town center as I possibly can. So let's grab a terminal station. I don't like using terminal stations. I want to do a nice and long one, high speed catenary. We'll add in a second connection, and all I want to do is pop it in right there. Perfect. So that's our station over here. What I want to also do is make sure we link this up like that, just so we don't get any other funky connections coming on over here. Okay, so now that's in place, what we'll do is we'll run a high speed. Ooh, that's a bit of a cut, and I don't think we're gonna get away with anything but a cut like that. Even if we turn it, it's just not gonna get there. It's gonna be a cut, and I don't think we can raise it. Oh, we can raise it. So why are you cutting so deeply then? Fine, so let's just do that. Cut is not the end of the world. It is a bit of a cut there, but we're there anyway. Now what I want to do is I need to now we need to drop it down, and that's perfect. So now we do that, and we twist it around like so, and like so. Ooh, it's too far out now. Straight through there, and at some point we need to start bringing it in this way. Ooh, and of course, yeah, that's okay. I think that's fine, and then we're just gonna turn it in like that, and I think that's gonna be fine. Okay, now the second rail, I want to make sure that we have a decent speed on that second rail. 95. Can we, if we started earlier, get it better? Too much slope. 90. So we need to start it a little bit later. So if we do that, we can get up to 96, 94. I think that's going to be about the best we can do. So let's run this one in that direction. We achieve pretty decent speeds on this line. So let's just cut across here, and because it's just the red arrow at the moment, I think this is probably going to be okay. I just want to, oops, something like that. That's good. That is good. Okay, let's get a few signals on here, and for this line I might actually do a number of signals, because I might have to run many of the red arrows on here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's perfect. I might have to run numerous red arrows on this one to really make sense, like 4 or 6 of them. These arrows are these signals are very close together, really very close together. But it's our red arrow line. What can we do? Is that looks funny, man. What? That's insanely close together. That something just doesn't look quite right here. What I do is I'm just gonna pull that signal back a little bit to somewhere like that. That just makes more sense to me. And what I'll do is I will actually see about, I need a depot, so let's grab a depot. Can we fit something in here that would be sensible, that could potentially be used for something else? No, I don't think so. If anything, we probably need to to put it somewhere in there like that. Okay, and now what we can do is we can actually feed all of these lines. Yeah, so we can do that, and we can do that. Like so. Yeah, good stuff. All together good. All together good. Okay, there we go. Let's set up this line. Actually, the first thing we should do is probably get the distribution line on this side going. And let's add, ooh, I'm still paused there. Let's run it. I'll do that. Ramp that up over there, but we can connect it through that way. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky, but we've got it nonetheless. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just do, didn't want to do that, I want to do that. Shall we do this? Nah, I don't think that's required. So we'll run a bit of a distribution line through here. That's okay. Perfect. Okay, so let's get the passenger stations. I'm definitely putting in some stations like that, and then I'll do a station there. Oh, so both sides, because I'm doing a loop. So let's do the next station somewhere over here, do the next station somewhere over there, something in here somewhere, and all the way out over there. Okay, so let's pop in these lines first, and I want 2 lines as per usual. So let's add them. There, 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 and there. That's and this is Ramsgate, right? So local passenger distribution RAM 1, and now the other one in the other direction. There, 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 and that's it. And that's the counter direction. So local passenger distribution RAM 2. And I also need a vehicle depot, which is this one right over there. And I think we're just going to do buses over here. Pop that one in there, and let's see what new road buses do we have. Ooh, the Mercedes-Benz 06600. Let's buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them and set local passenger distribution RAM 1. And they will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and set local passenger distribution RAM 2. There you go. Run them, run. Okay, with that in place, let's do the line for the red arrow. Okay, so we'll just do Warrington to Ramsgate. And that is just going to be passenger train War Ram. Perfect. That's it. There we go. So now let's buy a few vehicles for it. I don't know what the red arrow costs. I'm hoping it's a cheap one. It has to be. Otherwise, what's the purpose? Yes, it's pretty cheap. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So we'll have a hell of a good frequency on this, but not a great capacity. Okay, so the first one, so we need 3 per direction basically. So I need 1 here, 1 in the middle, and 1 at the end. So where's the middle? So about when they get that road. So as soon as you get before that road, I'm releasing the next one. Actually, it should be earlier, somewhere over here. Otherwise, it only needs 5. So get ready. And release. And they are getting up to their maximum speed. Let's get the next one in there. So we'll have a bit of a red arrow line running here. I'm hoping it works, hoping it's profitable, but the running cost for these should be very low, I'm thinking. How low? Very low, very low, very low running cost. So shouldn't be too worried about that. So when this guy, hang on, ooh, pause, something went wrong. Where's this guy? Oh, that's the station. Goodness sake. So let's get the next one going, and I'm worried that I haven't been releasing them quick enough. Hang on, get there, put that in there. We're just releasing another one now very quickly. I might have to. So this is going to be a very quick point-to-point service. So I think I might have too many trains bought for this short line. Still no one actually wanting to use it though. And I'm going to release it as soon as it gets by here. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to use 10 of these. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Anybody on this one? Still 0 people on that. Okay, now I need to let this one get in. I'm hoping we can make money off of this. It's very low running costs, so I'm really hoping we can make money off of it. But yeah, maybe 6 is a little bit too ambitious. 6 may be just a little bit too ambitious. And release. Yeah, I think it's too much. Anyway, maybe we just need them to space out a little bit. There's a lot of signals on here, so there's a lot of room for them to kind of be waiting for each other and sort themselves out. Where's the next one? Yeah, the next one's close. Don't think we're going to get more than 5 on this. And where's the next one behind that one? I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye, see if I can't run an extra one. Do we have passengers on any of these things? There's like 1 on this one. Yeah, I think 5 is going to be the absolute maximum we can do, because I don't want trains to be standing still waiting for, and this one's going to ultimately still wait. So I think that's it. Let me sell that one, and we're just going to run 5 on this, and that should be such a rapid service. So let's have a look. So this new one, it's got a 64-second it's got a 64-second frequency, so it is really no waiting. The next one on the way. Yeah, I think this is going to be spaced out nicely now. Get in there quicker. Is this line starting? Yeah, this line is starting to get some traction. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of waiting. I'm hoping they're going to space out just a little bit due to the waiting that's occurring over here, and that can actually 14, 9, 6, 6. Oh, it's going to make money. it's gonna make money. It's gonna make money, so I think that's okay. And that's also gonna bolster the other line, the Haswar line. Hang on, what am I doing? Something's funny. There we go. It's also going to bolster this line, not that it needs a lot of bolstering. Making a lot of money, 500k right there. And you're going back full, are you? Should be very close to full. That's good. That's very good. This one is getting in there. Yeah, I think 5 might just be too much. Nine on there. 40k. Yeah, question is that going to make us money in the long run? So this one's already here. 9 on that one. 9, 6. Waiting for a free path. I'm just hoping. Yeah, no, they're all gonna wait over here. I think they are all gonna wait. What's the power on that train? Just want to have a quick look at that. What's the power on this? Yeah, very low traction, very low power, but very quick. So it's basically a quick way. So if it's 9, it's 40,000. So it's 80,000 per load then on a full load. So I'm hoping we can get to full loads fairly quickly. The next one, yeah, they're all going to wait over here. So we've actually got one train too many. I think we've got one train too many. So what I'm going to do is, let me keep an eye on this. I might send it home. Yeah, drop off your load and send to the depot and sell. That's going to be better. So this one gets in there, and then yeah, we only need the 4 on there, so the maximum load will not be very high on this. The maximum load will not be very high. But I'm very keen to see if that makes money or not. So now it's 80 seconds frequency. We've got a 72 passenger kind of max on there. Yeah, this should sort itself out now. I think this guy's going to be the last one to have to wait a little bit. But it's just going to be a couple of seconds, and then this one's out. And they don't wait on the other side, do they? No, they don't. They do not. 4, yeah, 4. So yeah, 2 in the middle, 2 at the stations. That's all we can really accommodate. We can't get it any quicker than that. 7 on that now. How many is waiting? 8. Yeah, it's a decent amount. So hopefully when we get those full, and hopefully we will get them full, that'll help us out a lot. We're actually getting a pretty good catchment right there. Waiting a little bit, but hopefully the next one coming will not wait. Yeah, no, don't think there's waiting room for that one, or need for waiting for that one. Good stuff. This should be a nice and full train. Still not full. 50k. Oh, only 6 going back. Unfortunate. How unfortunate. What? You're gonna also have a few seconds of waiting. Just gonna break your speed. That's all that's gonna happen. But they should be spaced out quite nicely now. I am going to put a cut in this episode, and we'll continue in the next one. So I'm ExactChaos, and this has been Transport Fever Exactly. If you've liked this episode, if you like the new red arrow line, please let me know in the comments. Leave me a like, and give some more suggestions as to what we should do next. Add tons of new lines, tons of trains on here to accommodate some of these passenger numbers that we're seeing. Wow, look at that. We need another. Oh, we still need to upgrade these. Okay, that's the first thing we're doing in the next episode. Okay guys, have a good one. Bye bye.